I would like you guys to meet Genesis. He looks just like me, and we're actually pretty similar. Some people even think we're the same person, but those rumors are not true. Anyways, I do know him. We're actually pretty good friends, if I say so myself. And today, I want to talk about something he doesn't like to share that much. Oh, and one more thing. By watching this video, you'll be agreeing to my terms and conditions, which I'll only tell you if you keep watching. Ready?
Chapter 1. Be good.
Somewhere in elementary school, unfortunately the exact day was not noted, Genesis wrote, okay, first condition. You can't call him Genesis. He'll tell you his name is Principio, and he'll kill me if he finds out I told you guys about him. So please call him Principio. Genesis wrote on a perforated loose piece of paper that usually belongs in a binder of some sort, the number 1 to 17, with the header, how can I listen to the good Genesis? With the following points. Number 1, don't be rude anymore. 2, don't walk around the classroom. 3, don't talk during the explanation. 4, don't get angry when the teacher says something. 5, if someone talks to you, you don't say anything back. And then from 6 to 17, there is nothing. It just says, there are rules for the good Genesis to follow. Tip, hearing is done with your ears, with a drawn face underneath with disproportionately big ears.
Chapter 2. Be normal.
It didn't take that long before Genesis realized a lot of people, especially and mostly adults, don't really like him the way he was. Too stubborn, loud, energetic, so he decided he'll have to change and hide certain parts of himself to be liked. He wasn't immediately very good at this, of course, because of the same reason you can tell with almost any 8-year-old if they're telling the truth or not by paying a little attention to their tone and body language. But over time, slowly but surely, he seemed to start getting the hang of it. He started understanding when it's okay to make jokes without being kicked out of the classroom or sent to the principal's office most of the time. And at some point, he got so good the teachers even started to like him. Don't get too excited though, the majority still didn't. But some did, and that was very nice for him.
Chapter 3. You're fine, just neurodivergent.
Fast forward to about double that age. Life is pretty normal for Genesis now. He's 15. He fits in pretty well, and while still not a favorite for most teachers, outside of school and socially he's doing pretty good. If we ignore the repeating depressive periods where he barely leaves his bed and his mom can't work as much as she's supposed to because she's taking care of him. The situation eventually gets so bad, his parents decide it might be a good idea for him to start seeing a mental health professional. Luckily, after a couple months, these depressive periods seem to have disappeared. But in the process, the psychologist noticed something. She noticed that a lot of the things that made him feel depressed seemed like symptoms similar to untreated ADHD. After he agreed to do some tests, it turned out he did in fact have ADHD. And all this time, his frontal lobe was just developed a bit different compared to the normal kids.
Chapter 4. Reflection.
Now, Genesis is 20 years old. And I asked him what the things were that helped him deal with the way he is, especially when he was younger and unaware of his ADHD. He gave the following answer. I think there's a lot of things that helped me. But if I had to boil it down to, let's say, 3 points, one of them would be my dad. He had very creative ways of teaching me certain lessons or telling me how to do certain things properly, which in comparison to other adults was a lot more effective and a lot less harsh on my mental health and how I felt about myself. I used to get mad a lot because I thought the world was against me and stuff. And my dad would simply give me an ice cream cone if I could write down why I would get mad right now on a piece of paper and then give it to him, and then I'll get some ice cream. It sounds stupid, but small things like that were a lot easier for me to process and help me learn things. And the second point would be the teachers that would actually show that they cared about me, and not necessarily like as a friend or whatever, right? Because you're just a teacher, but I'm saying more like the teachers that genuinely wanted to understand why I did certain things that I did, or why I disrupted a class, why am I walking around again, why am I late to class. And I feel like the teachers that took the time to, for example, after a class, even if they would yell at me in that class or kick me out, take the time to talk to me and really try to understand what's going on in my head and why I do what I do. Moments like that and teachers like that have really helped me to this day. I remember how much I needed certain conversation that I've had with them when I was younger. And then for the third point, I was very happy with the way that my psychologist would talk to me. It was my first time going to a psychologist, and I was very scared. Let me put it like this. It's like I didn't feel like a patient talking to them, and I feel like that helped a lot. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, but that did really help me, especially as a 15-year-old dealing with everything I was dealing with. If you take anything from this video, I would say try to be more patient with people, especially the people you don't like or the younger people that seem weird or your brother's little kid who's just so annoying. Try to understand them. Try to find something lovely about them. Try to find something cool about them because, you know, everyone needs that. Yeah. Thank you for watching.